on this topic of hiring teams, shopping vendors, putting all of this, like assembling your squad, right? One thing that came up on Twitter today when we were talking about, hey, we're going to be doing this, was a good friend of ours, Mr. Ray Johnston. He tweeted to me, like, what skills should they have? That, and Casey, I don't know if you have it. There we go. Yeah, overlaid right there. So what skills should your team members have? Wartime versus peacetime. I think that is like a really good one right now, because the topic of this is recession proofing your marketing team, right? So we're talking about a wartime marketing team, whereas for the last 10 years, we've been building peacetime marketing teams, right? What skills will be less valuable and less useful in a recession? Most critical white space opportunity in a recession. And then that's like 4 questions. Then he told me, like, you can pick whatever.
Way to really run it on, Ray.
Yes, thank you. Cool. Yeah, you can drop that off, Casey. Casey's back. There we go. Thank you.
Can you ask it again? Because I like blacked out.
Yeah, I'll read it again. So, what skills? Let's go one at a time here. When you're looking at these people, assessing them either as internal hires or as external vendors, what are the skills they should have, and what is like the wartime versus peacetime? Let's actually focus on that, since we're talking about recession proofing here. What's the difference on these teams that we're putting together? What are you looking for in peacetime? So what have we been looking for the last 5 years? What are you looking for in wartime, right? During a more tough economic period.
Peacetime first, correct?
Yes, go peacetime first.
Peacetime first. So this is basically the entire lifeline I've had as an entrepreneur. So I'll put it that way. And we've, our team is thick right now. We've gone through a couple businesses. And this is the type of leader. I think this is a reflection of the type of the leader I am currently. This is not an answer. I think if Jake was on this call with us, he'd answer this very differently. I just want to put that out there.
I'll probably answer differently, I'm going to guess. Go ahead. Yeah, but go ahead.
I agree with you. I need someone that can understand styles of feedback, and they need to be so lack of ego that they can adapt the way that they speak to the person that's hearing the message. That's 1. 2, I think they need to lead.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
2, I think they need to lead with way more, like, I'll say this, softness and beta-ness than an alpha, like a strong alpha aggression of pushing people over the line, pushing the thing over the line. They need to be a lot more in the listening stage. That's where I think peacetime really hits himself. Okay.
Yeah. TLDR. Nick hired me during peacetime, and then he was like, that is the opposite of what I want.
I did not like that.
Yeah. Can we get whatever the inverse of John is? Like, that's what we need more of.
Yeah. And look, I'm not going to
when you have one, you only need one of those people. You know what I mean?
No, don't confuse combativeness and strong opinion with beta or
what I like to say is, don't confuse meekness for weakness, right? That's I'm talking about in like an older definition of the word meek, because that is what we use. That's like the current definition in society. But like the older definition of meek, it's like silently confident. Like I don't have to be outward. Like I can be confident and I can be sure, but I don't have to put it in your